What's up, Prad? Alright. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Collins, Dealer, Pride again, Rogier. What's up, guys? What's up, Rico? How are you? I'm sorry I sound a little bit subdued. I've pretty much been sleeping all day because last night was kind of a rough night for me. So, alright, Capri, let's run through this. I will start position by position. You tell me if we're cutting anybody. Cutting Lennon Robinson, right? Obviously. We're cutting Lennon Robinson, right, Capri? For sure. Like maybe Harding, but even then he's still the third string. Cut Harding. What's up, RSV? We already got 9 people in here. This is good. I'm gonna assume Spate and Breston, or maybe someone's gonna go play fullback. Cause, dear God, you don't have any of those. You have some really trashy receivers there. RSV, I get it. You gotta go be loyal to your other thing. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Cut the butt. Spate. Breston. That's 3. You need to cut 23 more people, Capri. You have no fullbacks to cut, so that's a thing. You got 4 receivers you could theoretically cut because they're bad. You just signed these 2. I told you, you have enough linemen to fill the state of Missouri. Noob, I haven't done depth charts yet. I usually wait until week 1 to do the depth charts because the preseason just fucks with them. So, I'll go through all the depth chart changes once we actually hit week 1 of the regular season. Oh, fuck. Doc. Jefferson. Oh, the DWFF. What's the DWFF? Is that what FG's calling his new thing? Doc, Jefferson, and Griffin. We got some receivers. We got some guards. Center's good. Got some more guard. Capri's defense is aids. Cut the 25-year-old receiver. I'm assuming that's Marguerite O'Brien. Bye-bye. Do you want me to just sit here and stare at these junkie guys? I'll sit here and stare at the junkie guys. That way you can look at them. And then... you already kind of did left. Bottom 2 right guards. Move left tackle 2 to right tackle. And the 26-year-old receiver cut his ass. Alright. Left tackle 2 to right tackle. Mason Bazine. cut the 26-year-old wide receiver. I can do that. Darion Love. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's a little bit of progress. Still a lot of guards and less tackles. You're down to 6 tackles now. That's an improvement. Defensive line is still thin as shit. There's definitely some junk here at linebacker, although the right outside backers are pretty good. Corner's pretty bad. Safety, there's some. You got 3 kickers. That's a thing, and no punters. You should maybe take one of those kickers and put him at. Cut the 28 and 26 guards. All right, so Colin Kirby and Dijon Lane. See, Pride, the second you say that, everybody starts leaving. It's like, oh my god, we're being disloyal. Alright, Capri, let's keep this show rolling. What's up, Lance? Good to see you. Whichever kicker of the two that aren't Hall has the highest kick power. This one. Russell Neufeld. Capri, you still probably have like 15 more cuts to make. You have not gone very fast. We will go check the specifics. Yeah. You still gotta cut 13 guys. 13 more, Capri. I've already showed you your whole roster. Lance, we'll get to you. We're dealing with this dope first. Alright, so Capri, you keep thinking, and I'll scroll through Lance's real fast. Lance got 4 decent quarterbacks. 5 running backs, 4 of them are pretty good, and Wallace I think he likes. No fullbacks. 6 receivers. 4 tight ends, 2 tackles, 2 guards, 3 centers, that's maybe a spot. 1 guard, 2 Gunn and Wallace. That was easy. Logan Gunn. Alright, Lance, 1 more. Robert Wallace. Maybe Flannery. Maybe Battle. Maybe the meme D-tackle. Maybe Patterson, the really old, bad outside linebacker. I don't know. There's some options here. But on the whole, it's a decent little roster. Nice 2-headed backfield at running, like 7-headed backfield at running back. I think you know what. Is it the meme D-tackle? Cornerback Durham. Alright, Lance, you're all set, bud. Lance is Gucci. You pop out so it auto-saves. And now we wait on Capri. What's up, Liam? How are you, bud? Cut bottom two outside linebackers. Cut middle linebacker Goin. Gorin, okay, that's... Cut bottom two right outside backers. Really? Cut two left outside. Move Rivers. Who is Rivers? I've been alright, Liam. I really appreciate you coming in here, bud. I do. You have 8 guys that you technically have to get rid of, but we can just stack dudes in the practice squad for you. So, Lance, he's an 84 receiving back and a 72 power back. So he's not horrible. Not horrible by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, let's pop back out. Capri needs to make 8 more cuts. Capri, this shouldn't be that hard. You have so many linemen, so many bad receivers, but you're like, ah, they're young, so I'll keep them. Alright, I'm going to stop you from making a stupid... Oh, you know what, never mind. We'll put Burns at middle linebacker. So be it. We'll make stupids. He's a pass rusher, but let's put him at middle linebacker. 74. What do you mean you don't know who else to cut? What about one of these junky D tackles? What about this old ass offensive lineman? What about... I don't know, maybe 2 of these tight ends that you don't need. Some of these 60 overall wide receivers. You have a lot of shit to get rid of that you just seem oddly attached to. What about this safety? What about that safety? What about some of these corners? You have way more than 8 players to cut. For some reason, you just don't want to cut them. D-tackle Flynn, right tackle Shepard. Okay. D-tackle Flynn. Right tackle Shepard. Bottom 2 wide receivers. Rigo, I didn't even have to practice squad him. I just left him on your roster because you had the roster space, bud. I'm not going to cut somebody if I don't have to cut him, right? So he's still just chilling on your roster because there was no need to cut him. No need to practice squad him. This should be the last one, and then Capri should be all set. $54. Gotta make one more. One more cut, Capri. Oh, I miss the tight end, didn't I? He said the 25-year-old. Guys, did you say this 25? Noob, you already made yours. Cooper, you did say something about one of the tight ends, and I missed that. Which tight end in it? 25-year-old tight end. Dixon Murphy is cut. Alright, so Capri's good. We're done. We're done. We're done, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done. I will auto-reorder this just to get him through the preseason. Now, actually, I can just go straight to week 4 now, so that way we can... I'll go to week 4 so we can do the last, I think, 2 people. I think it's 2 people. I think it's Liam and EJ. Let me go look at my announcement. on the Panthers. But Husker said that he might try to be here, so. Okay, so we got 3 teams. Something bad's gonna happen, noob. Something bad's gonna happen to somebody. It's like clockwork. Okay. So let's go to Liam first, because I don't know if Liam's still here. But worst case, we're just able to put guys on the practice squad for him. Oh shit, my math was wrong. It's 9. Oops. Cut 9. Any quarterbacks? Yeah, he's got 4. Holy shit, he's got 5 quarterbacks. Guys, are we still able to at Liam in the chat? Alright, guys. So if nobody's here anymore, I don't know what to do. Cut both of them, yes. Love you, Liam. Running backs. You only got 3, so it doesn't make sense to cut one. There are a handful of bad wide receivers here. I would say probably these 3. And that would bring you down to 4 left. We can actually practice squad this one. Franklin, that's such a cool name. Yes, those 3. Cut. Oh wow, a lot of tight ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got these 3 that are pretty junky, and they're all practice squad eligible. So those are options. I would say Shepard's probably an option. He can be practice squadded too. The rest of your line's actually okay. I mean, no, they're all decent. Okay. Move to practice squad. Move to practice squad. Move to practice squad. You got 1 more, Liam. I mean, James Shepard on the practice squad makes some sense. Some of these D tackles, one of these D tackles probably makes sense. Maybe practice squad Shaw. Because, I mean, your linebackers are pretty good. Pretty solid. And there's really not a lot of depth there. Not a lot of depth at corner. I would say probably Shepard or Shaw make the most sense. Especially because you can still stash them. The D tackle worst. Alright, peace out, Malcolm Cox. Rams are good. Rams are ready for the big leagues. Cut 11 players. What's up, Mitchie? Okay. Husker Ninja, are you here? Right, quarterback's not a position with cuts. Running back's not a position with cuts. Washington's a probably. Nash is too awesome not to cut. Guys, can you hit up Husker in the chat, or is he not here? Because if he's not here, we'll just do this as a team. Because I think this is an obvious one, because we can practice squad him. He's busy. Alright. Not here. So let's go through this and take care of the obvious ones. I think practice squatting Baldwin makes sense. I think practice squatting Washington makes sense. I can't bring myself to move Nash off his roster. Virgil's pretty bad. Wait, Lance, did Mitchie pick? If Mitchie picked, I have Pepper Jack's pick already. Oh. Then never mind. I have dudes I can add to rosters before week 1. Looks like we have more cool stuff to do on stream, guys. Oh, that's a good pick, Mitchie. That's a really good pick. Okay, so he's all set. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oopsie. Hold on, guys. I'm working. Okay. That's what we can do.
Select the team you want to
take over the Raiders.
If you wish to change
Make sure that
roles
the settings
or
are
adjust
appropriate
options,
so that way they don't go
use the
do
tiles
anything
on the right.
screwy. Oop. I guess we gotta practice. I'll double check everybody again to make sure nothing bad happens. Mitchie, if you're still here, can we cut these 2 Garbo corners? Okay, I'm doing it. Move to practice squad. Lance, you want Landolt? Alright, so. No, we're good. We Gucci. We just cut the two bad corners because they shouldn't be on anybody's roster. And we're good. The next two cuts come from the Bengals, so I can do those simultaneously. Pepperjack's pick comes from the Bengals. Lance's pick comes from the Bengals. We're good.
Select the team you want to join.
We're good, gang. Chillax.
Start your season
The
with
bungalows.
recommended settings. If you wish to change roles
Week
or adjust
settings.
options, use the tiles
Off,
on the right.
off, auto. That's what I like to see. Matt Nagy. Release Caleb Shutter. Lance, I think Landolt's the right pick anyway. I almost took him. I almost took him over Nedney. And you guys know how much I love Nedney. Bye-bye, Matt Nagy. We hardly knew ye. Alright, so Lance, you're probably going to have to make one more cut. Alright, you're at 50. Yeah, you're at 53 and you're picking up Landolt. Jay Landolt going to the Broncos. Lot of logistics to go through, boys. Lot of logistics. But we'll get there. We'll get to where we need to be. Who we cutting, Lancelot? Corner's good. Safety's good. What about LB? Alright. I would recommend this thing. But I know you do kind of, I mean, maybe McDowell. Because you just picked up Landolt. I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna enter Landolt into the post. That way it's clear. Jay Landolt goes to the Broncos. Well, the meme must die. Practice squad, Lance. Move to practice squad. I think that's better anyway. That way there's hope next season. Hope is fun. Alright, and the Jaguars go and get their new quarterback. Oh shit. Okay. We gotta get creative with this one because Pepper Jack's got cap issues. Oh, joy. Oh, fuck me. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Yes! It worked. That, my friends, is how you somewhat game the system. Sign them to the practice squad, then promote them from there. They're a pinch cheaper. Okay. So Pepperjack's good. Let's go clear up EJ's roster, and then we can get to a game. Maybe watch the Ravens play someone. Maybe watch Leonard Robinson play somebody. We got options. Quarterbacks. Yeah. He's bad. Donovan Trout has 99 throw power, so we're not going to fuck with him. Colin, I'd love to watch Browns Ravens. Browns Ravens sounds like fun to me. Oh, jeez, he got so many receivers. Granted, I don't know if Browns Ravens is the game. I have no idea if they even play. I just think Browns Ravens would be fun to watch if they did. Capri, you have hope this year, so we will actually watch Chiefs games. We won't have to skip you or watch you play like the 49ers or something. We'll fit them in here. Alright. Let's just run through everybody real quick to make sure that the CPU is not being screwy. Make sure nobody has any funky cuts that we haven't checked on already. Bills are good. Because, as you guys know, I prefer to go with the whole better safe than sorry idea. The last thing I want to do is to have one of our meme guys get cut or something like that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Lance, because we already checked you, I skipped you on purpose. We already know your team's all set. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. Jaguars Bills week 1 isn't terrible. Rogier's got some new pieces. The Jaguars got some new pieces. Ah, Christ, pride. Hi, Eagle. Prideo. Pride, can I get rid of Eugene Thompson? Eugene! Pride. Eagle, we took care of him. We basically practice squatted 10 guys for you, so you're good, bud. Pride was here. He was here, but executive decisions are getting made. Because that running back is no good for anybody. Panthers are good. Hi, Pride. We cut a shitty running back off your roster. Oh, baby. I know what game we're watching. I think. Wait, nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. We do have Ravens Browns week 1. We do have Ravens Browns. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Hobie Wobie's got a cut. That's possible, Lance. That's absolutely possible. Yeah, no, this is the 26-year-old 62. That's just, he needs to go. Bad juju. Who do the Steelers play? Lance, I think those are two quality games. I think the Rams are pretty good. Cooper, you don't play anybody. I don't think anyway. I don't think the Chiefs play a user. Alright. So these are all good. We're going to force through. We're going to go double check the week 1 schedule. I will then make any depth chart changes you guys have given me. What's up, Tyler? Long time no see, brother. How have you been, dude? Ironically enough, I got something to show you, dude. Funny story. Mr. Tyler Wan, we have a funny story for you. Peep this. Look who's in this league. Do I remember you? Look who's in this league, fam. Look who's in this league. Do I remember you? Bruh. We remember you. We made your dude a legend, man. He's currently the backup quarterback on the Jaguars, behind one of the best young dudes in the league, but we got you, brother. We got you in here. He's 22, star dev. He's flexing. He's flexing. Schedule. League schedule. We got a couple choices, boys. No. 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 Would have been good. Maybe. Jaguars Bills could be fun. Pride chose defensive tackle Cole. Okay, I will handle that soon. Rams Broncos, I think, is a quality option. And then I think Ravens Browns, especially because it's Monday night. And I really like watching Colin's team play. I gotta be honest with you guys. So, you guys tell me. We have three options: Bills Jaguars, Rams Broncos, Ravens Browns. We can do one. We can do two. I don't think all three is feasible. At least not tonight. So you guys get a vote going in the chat. I will go get Cole. Which team is Banks Cole on? I honestly don't remember who has Banks Cole, so I'm gonna go find him. I remember he's like an 83. He's in the Titans. All right. Thank you, Pride. No, that's not what I wanted. Just Browns Ravens.
Select
Brown.
the
It
team
seems
you want to
pretty
join.
unanimous that people want Browns Ravens.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
I don't know. It's Lance. I know Broncos Rams is okay, but it seems like the people want Browns Ravens. And then if after that they want another one, we can look at week 2 and we can judge from there. See, Pride. I was thinking about that now that it's like, hey, Tyler's here. I'd probably just give him the guy that we already have in here if he wants him. You know, I mean, if he wanted a different position, we can adjust accordingly. But I would probably just give Tyler full control over the quarterback in here. Byron Rivera. Chiefs Seahawks does sound good. That does sound good. We can take a look at it. We can definitely take a look at it. Alright. Tyler, I mean, if you want to take over a team, we could arrange that too. I'm not like trying to force you to, but I'm just saying if you wanted to, it's an option. Alright, Pride. RSV, yes you may. What do you want? And Pride, you gotta cut a guy. I gotta fix his contract first. Guys. We'll figure out the Tyler situation soon. This is all just being sprung upon us now. We'll figure it out as we go. Because technically he's on a user team, but technically he's not a normal. We'll figure it out. We'll come up with something. Pride, you have to cut a person. Signing Banks Cole gave you too many persons. Can I cut this balls receiver? Noob, that's one of the things. Strong safety McPherson. Thank you, Pride. Oh, thank you for being prepared. I love you. I love you. RSV gets Renee McKenzie up in here.
Select
I
the
don't
team
know
you
what in the
want
hell
to
he's going to do
join.
with all these running backs, but I don't know. Figure it out.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
We're going to run the ball. Yeah, I figured as much. Bye again, Matt Nagy. What's up, Rozier? I think Lance's backfield might be a little bit better than yours. Alright, so Lance has 4 running backs above an 86. Lance's backfield is pretty stupid. Lance is like all running backs and corners. Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah, Tyler. They're absolutely my Tyler. The ironic thing here is the best team you could probably take over is actually your old team. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This guy won MVP last year. They got one of the best young guards in the league. They haven't been decimated by us picking at the other teams. The Bucks are untouched. They're excuse me, I burped. They're clean. They have a young quarterback. Have some pieces. Have a young star running back here. I mean, the Bengals are also available, but they've been kind of picked at a little bit. The Bears have been kind of picked at. The Cardinals are okay. They have a couple pieces, but Pope's getting older. The Chargers are kind of meh. Oh, why did I stop? The Eagles have kind of gotten picked over. The 49ers are a disaster. The Giants are okay. The Giants are definitely okay. They have some pieces. They're not great, but they have some pieces. The Jets also have some pieces. Packers. A guy just retired from the Packers. The Packers have like 7 quarterbacks and like nothing else. Who do the Lions have? Pride's team's pretty good. Pride's team should probably make the playoffs this year. They already have a quarterback at the moment. They have Dylan Harris. Pride is the coach of the Lions. They're pretty good. Raiders are available. They've been. The Raiders are still deep. The Raiders are still pretty deep. I mean, the Raiders wouldn't be a bad choice because the Raiders actually wouldn't be a bad choice, Tyler. The Raiders are very deep. They have a quarterback, ironically enough. It is the legend, Brody Johnston. They don't really have receivers anymore. Tyler Wan wants the Bucks. I will add you right now, brother. We'll do this right now, and you can tell me what you want your dude to look like.
Select the team you want to join.
This opens up a lot of options, too.
Start your
Buccaneers,
season with recommended settings.
league
If you wish to
settings,
change roles or adjust
fill roster
options,
and tutorial
use the
pop-ups
tiles on
off,
the right.
weekly training autoed, use custom coach, team builder, Tyler. Dude, no worries. Thank you very much for coming back to us. He's gonna be the whitest whitey. Do we want him thin? I think that one. Because that's Hobart. That was Walter. This can be Tyler. Alright? How's that feel? You like the skinny guy or you want a bigger guy? Hey, alright. Face one. Nah, that's an old dude. That's Pepper Jack. Yeah, that was not bad. That's cool, Capri. I got a feeling that Tyler Warren's gonna want some of that comfy shit. As a fat guy myself, I know sweats are where it's at. And we'll worry about playbooks and shit later. That's not important right now. Accept and continue. Tyler Warren, let's do this. Welcome back, brother. And would you look at that? Bucks Panthers, week 1, right off the shoot. We could watch that tomorrow night, boys. Or shit, we could maybe watch that after we watch Browns Ravens. Just saying. Panthers are a playoff team. Bucks were a playoff team. I'm hip, right? Tyler, do you want to do schemes while you're here, dude? Are you cool with this, or do you want to mess with them a little bit? Because I need to take a minute to go run to Discord anyway and make sure that, like, everything's... Because there's a shitload of crap to do for everybody else. Okay. Just do the ones with the highest percentages. Do you care what playbooks you run, Tyler? Minnesota defense. What about on offense, bud? Offense doesn't matter. Alright. Okay. Let's go check injuries. Bucks are missing one guy. Chiefs are missing their running back and a backup lineman. Colts are healthy. Cowboys are healthy. Dolphins are healthy. Falcons are healthy. Jaguars are they're fine ultimately. Down a corner. Panthers are good. Bullworth is out for 6 more weeks. That's really not that bad considering he's tore his ACL in like week 16 of last year. That's not bad. Seahawks are healthy. Steelers are healthy. Vikings are healthy. Bills are healthy. Broncos are healthy. Browns are down a backup cornerback for a couple weeks. That's not bad. It's not bad, fellas. Alright, we got a lot of depth chart moves to make, so let me just run through them real fast. Okay. Can one of you guys... Oh, wait, right. Shit, never mind. Never mind. I'll take care of it later. Okay. Auto for now. Keller number 2. Defensive tackles. Gray number 1. You want to start McKenzie at running back. Okay. Oh, it has him at fullback. Ross Moss can start at fullback. I actually have to go in here to do the other stuff. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Why? Okay. Good, 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 good. Spragan's third down. Power back is McKenzie. Alright, so you got everything you wanted, RC. Then, like, the next 7 are noob just spamming the depth chart thing. Lindsay, he wants Pearson, number 2. He wants Trailer starting at safety, which is already there. Make my 74 back. Wants Severns as the starter. Nope. Now he says Yandel. Okay. Hosley, Montgomery, Papinga. Ball, Graves, McPhee, Mitchell, Muir. I'm just going to do this in here. Muir in the slot. Third down back is Hank Ball. Go check the O-line. Mueller, Cole, Roman, Ward, Vasquez, Iwoma. Yup. Bonner. What? Yup. Okay, so this is mostly just autoed. Bradshaw, Farrell, Zaharsky. Yup. Carr. Yup. Austin. Lawson. James. He wants Teal there. Yep. He wants Federkiel punting as well. And that's as far as that goes. Okay. Like, seriously. This is a noob. Noob. I love you, but you're a lot. Pride, I've actually never seen The Office. Or at least, like, in an extended setting. I've watched, like, an episode here or there, but I didn't, like, spam it in college like most kids do. I have nothing wrong with it. I've just never really sat through it all. He wants Alvin Berry. Who's Alvin Berry? No, Sperry. Okay. I'm a dumb shit. Alvin Berry's the corner. I assume you mean Alan Bailey, not Alvin Berry. Just gonna assume that one. Okay. to Regier. Start Skinner at left guard. Can do. We're almost done, fellas. Then we can start this game. I'm as excited to get back in the swing of this thing as you guys are. Alright, let's do Lance next, because he's next on the thingy. He wants Fazande starting, but he wants Hunt at third down, number 1. Which he is. Good. Okay. Brownies. Lance, I think that's a wonderful idea. Right outside linebackers, Jennings. What up, Colin? Sub linebacker is Heaney. Nope. Oh, okay then. And the last one is Capri with the Chiefs. He wants to put Burns as the number 1 linebacker. Now I gotta go do my own. Because I haven't done my own yet. This should be quick though, fellas. And then Jenny. Oh my god. Yeah, now Thomas Cheek starts. Nedney. Can you go with it? I would love to, Tyler. I would absolutely love to. Paulie Spumoni is going to be my number 3 receiver. Because Curly's going to start. We got Curry. This is good. I don't really. Actually, Tyler, I'll do it. I'll do it right after this. That way you can see it while you're here, and then you can double check back if you have to. Sykes, good. Friedman Tucker, good. Simpson, good. Whatever. Alright. Stuff I really care about. Returners. Dustin Toon. Third down back is Bond. Thomas Cheek in the power roll. No, get out of here with that shit. Spumoni in the slot. Wiggins. Henderson. What do you need, Lance? What do you need? Talk to me. Talk to me, brother. Hunt as kick returner. Alright, I can do that. And punt returner, he can do it since Fazande is starting. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And then we will look at the Bucks. And then we will start that Monday night game. And then if I still have energy, which I can't promise that I will. Worst case, we just chill in the middle of week 1 and then we do more tomorrow. Mikhail Hunt. Returning them kicks. And now let's go look at the Bucks. Okay. Feliciano just won MVP, so he's awesome. Andre Rooks was with Tennessee, so he's pretty good. And Willie Drubb's a nice young one. Iwamo has been around a little bit. I think Strong is quick. Yeah, he is quick dev. Pettis is one of the best fullbacks in the league. Receiving core needs a little work, but Compton's young. Joseph Good, a young tight end with good hands. This is an amazing young guard. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of calls about that guard, Tyler. You're going to get a lot of calls. You'll probably even get a call from me. That is a hell of a football player. Decent corner in Jordan Buchanan. A nice young safety in Wiggins. Decent safety in Pierce Bridges. Good punter. Alright. That team's not bad. That team's not bad at all. Alright. But we are finally ready. We are finally ready. Oop. Colin's the one that's home. We can finally watch this goddamn game. We have waited since Friday to get back on this. I'm the Patriots, Tyler. Colin, you said you wanted Color Rush, right? Let's do it. Excited. I'm excited that we're back in the swing of this, guys.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football.
Oh, I forgot that I turned them back on.
The shores of Lake Erie.
I guess we have commentary in this one, guys. What am I going to settings for? Dur. Slow. End of game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25.
I totally forgot I had the commentary on because I was at my buddy's house over the weekend.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense.
We put the commentary on so we can play. I totally forgot.
Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it.
Good
as
throw
well
to
as
Hackett.
exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They're coming. No chance.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, hurry up, here we go. Blue, line it.
And they'll go on the ground. Across across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
That's not good.
One back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Lance, if you need a tight end, then you know I got you.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Now let's go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Green 39!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Tyler, are you in the Discord by chance? Have you joined the new
It's 2nd down.
the Untitled Madden League Discord?
Here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you
Because if so, if you just hit me up after the stream, I'll give you everything you need. But
occasionally you break the tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason,
awesome.
A lot of these guys don't play a whole
I'll go see if I can find the
Plus,
most recent
intensity
roster stream and I'll send it your way, bud.
up on opening week.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
Now let's go!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set. 3-19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Oops.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
You got three down. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
No, stop it.
He'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
I hate mobile. I really, really dislike mobile after seeing that.
Here's the 7th play of this drive.
Dude, if
This is
anyone
3rd and
needs a
4.
tight end, I have like 7 of them.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go now.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing.
Tyler, I think I sent it to the right one. I think your thing is Shaquiz Jameson now.
So
I sent the most recent rosters video there. I hope that's the right one. If not, I just sent some really random person the video. So I hope we're good. That should be all the information you need. Nothing's really changed since then, aside from some people leaving, and then their rosters getting picked out a little bit. But the players themselves are still on user teams and able to be traded for. So we should be good. We should be good.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Hey. You got 3. Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
That's it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I would run here, guys. You might want to try throwing.
Oh, you dropped it. That sucks.
Meanwhile,
That was a good throw by Yandel.
A shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't
That was a
throw it
pretty
right
tight
on the
window
break,
that Yandel fit that
you
ball
bring a
into.
crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And Rosas puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice,
It's okay, Brad.
easy camaraderie
It's
that
okay.
he has with his offense.
We all have a pretty good idea of who they came from.
Respected. Frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run. This is Brown. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right. All right, here we go.
Davis operating from the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Collins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Ooh, Storm goes down.
Down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Hurry up, here we go.
This is Brown on the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one.
Storm Davis goes down again.
Able to get to him.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
This is taken at about the 14, pushing through the contact. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here we go now.
Here's Davis on 1st down. And his
Ooh, almost picked off.
And that's one he's
That would've
got to
been a
be happy
huge
to
play.
have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Davis,
Screen.
back to the air on second down. He'll try and set up the
Nice
screen.
little
It's
play.
complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we played a quarter here on the opening Monday night of the new season. 7-3 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
And they've got it here with a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll run it here with Brown. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't
we
it?
go.
I mean, just
Green
zoom.
39.
Quick.
Green
And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Davis now.
Good throw.
Throwing the
Oh.
out, incomplete.
Oh,
It's
and Collins steps out of
And he is out of
bounds.
bounds inside the 35. A really
Not
good pickup
bad
of
at all.
28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he
Let's
is
go.
to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now it's Brown. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Now do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines. This one continues downfield.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a
open.
little
What are
bit
you
because
doing,
against
bro?
man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area. So you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Here we go. Green.
Davis now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be
Touchdown,
caught for
Cleveland.
the Browns. Touchdown.
Barry
And
Collins.
for the score. And the Browns add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set. Green 39.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And now running right through it. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lindsey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep. They've got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Browns. 41 yards.
Set. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Davis. Throw left side complete. It's Collins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw on second down, Davis. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying
This
to
game's getting
off
a little
big-time
bit
guy throwing the
one-sided.
ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Davis throwing again. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Green 30.
Here's Davis. Gonna throw on 3rd and
Touchdown,
goal.
BJ
And
Tinker.
this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. As his guys are in for 6, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Green 39.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here we go now. Blue.
The They'll set up to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Well, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And some space here. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last two possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Set! Blue 90!
And they'll run it here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it
It's a
fourth
bold
down.
strategy. It's a very bold
Time
strategy.
tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And the kick by Rosas is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Don't worry, guys. Cleveland has 2 minutes and 3 timeouts to go score a touchdown.
2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
Storm
he
Davis
turned it
is
into
not
much
messing
more.
around with this.
23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Now Davis from the gun, he'll throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Davis now throwing again on second and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On first down, Davis. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
This could be better,
a chance to
for
really
sure.
cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Operating from the gun, Davis. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Back to throw. Davis. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
The quick slant caught. They're able to hold them to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet. Get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3, Set, 3, 19.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
What do you mean 0-0 tie?
23 seconds to go till halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You sure that means the game just hasn't started yet?
Here we go now. Green 39.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38.
Oh my God, you weren't kidding.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a 0-0 final.
As the clock will
What the
stop with 18
fuck?
seconds to go in the first
Blue
half.
90. Blue 90.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I gotta be honest, Capri, that's a little worrisome.
Now they'll throw here. Out of
I
the
hope
gun.
that's not a glitch.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8
Because knowing this
seconds
game,
now.
that's probably a glitch.
The Ravens on 3rd down.
it's
They're
not,
at 50%.
but we
4
shall
for
see.
8.
It's
Here
funny as shit
3rd
if
and
it's real.
3.
Absolutely, Tyler, I can show you picks.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Now let's go. Green 39.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. All right, we will save the week
If
one.
Cleveland scores on this drive, we will lose. All right? And we'll save ourselves the misery.
It's fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
bashed
that.
it.
Super toe.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Oh, shit.
In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
So that's interesting.
They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. He'll get it up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Well, I didn't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in for the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the fourth quarter, but still, I think you can't. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. In for the score. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Looking to throw. Davis. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Somehow this stupid game is getting interesting.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And the Ravens taking the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now
it's all
if they're
good,
going
Lance.
to
Do what
try
you
to
gotta
increase
do.
the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go. Green 39.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll go down at the 28. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
And Rosas puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
And the Browns getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Davis looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Barnett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Back to throw. Davis. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
He wasn't ready.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. action. They'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lenzik. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route.
Here we go.
And picks up the 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run
Here we go.
develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Space to run past the 20.
Snap.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Green 39.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll
Touchdown.
take it into the
Wow.
end zone for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Here we go.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Davis to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Defending an out route is awfully difficult because the best receivers try and sell an inside move before they break to the out, and you have to respect that as a defensive guy because if you let them, what they say, cross your face or get across you in the middle of the field, usually you're beaten on a route, and that's an easier throw for the quarterback. So you ordinarily take a step over to make sure you seal that off. In this case, he was able to not only do that, but react back to the sideline and bat the ball down.
Hurry up. Here we go. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack, it's 2nd and
here we go.
19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now let's go. 319.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Blue, landing.
And they'll go on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Davis operating from the gun. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Set, blue, landing.
They'll give it here to Brown. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will push the lead.
It looks
up
like
to
the Ravens are
5.
going to have one shot at
So
this.
they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going
They're
to
going
be
to
enough?
have one shot to
Excellent
go win the
question,
game.
Because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yep, Lance, I almost fell asleep.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like
I
it.
gotta
Indeed,
be
here
honest,
come the
like
flags.
crazy right now, Lance. I'm tired. I'm very tired.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the
Here we
game,
go.
you can't have those kind of plays.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard. And
No,
it'll be
Rozier.
second down.
Rozier calling. We will not sim week 1 in case. In case we want to watch Bucks Panthers tomorrow.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss.
I'm just kind of giving us like an extra day to make that decision. Because if we want to watch Bucks Panthers, we can. If we want to go to week 2, we can. But I just want to give us a little more time to make that decision.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
Here we go.
in your progression, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got
So
to the
it's
check
finished
down,
this
a nice
game.
safe throw and a good one.
Check Tyler's picks.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
And then
That's very well
end
timed
stream.
there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent
Hurry up, here we
offense,
go.
just better defense. I think you're right.
3-19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Raven football.
That's also a
here
good
as
point,
we welcome
Rozier.
you
That's
back.
also a good
They
point.
face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Back to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll
But
check
is
the
it gonna
flag, but it
stand?
looks like a clear offsides, and it should stand.
Oh, snap. It's going to stand. The Ravens have fought all the way
Yes,
back.
they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that put, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to
love
go
that
for
chart.
1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. A great Monday night to wrap up the weekend football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now contact. contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
All right, here we go. Green 30.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Newman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down. He's back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work this down
flag.
to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Jesus.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously
starting to
more
look pretty
yards
good for
on the pass
Cleveland.
completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well.
All right,
and
here
it
we go.
works for them.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final
All right,
stages.
here we go. 3-19.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining
Here we
in
go
this
now.
fourth quarter
Blue
of play.
90. Blue 90.
On third down, it's Brown. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get it. As they
This is
stop
about a
him behind the
50-yard
line.
field goal.
Ravens gonna
Baltimore
use
should
their
get the
third
ball
and
back
final
with like
timeout.
50 seconds
And
or
as the
so.
two teams talk it over on
This
their
ain't
respective
quite
sidelines,
over yet.
we take a break.
It's not quite over.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
I mean, A, he could just miss it.
And Lutz's kick is good.
No,
And
never
the
mind, didn't miss
sideline
it.
Celebrates as they
Now,
have taken the lead
Baltimore's
in
got
the final
50
minute.
seconds to go.
All right,
to
so
go get a
time
field
to
goal.
reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, no, he dropped it.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Oh, that was
These are the spots
such
this
a
stage of the
big
game
dick
where it
play.
pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he
All right,
may
here we
very
go.
well run by him, but in this
3-19.
situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the
Fourth
guys
down.
going out for passes,
This is
they'll
it.
run even harder because they expect it as well.
This is the game right here.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Hurry up, here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete.
That's that.
They had to go for it with such little time.
Browns
remaining.
almost choked it
And
away.
defensively, that might just
In the end,
seal
they
their
hang
good
on.
Victory. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
I think she's doing scales at this point. I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're
All right, here
powerless
we
to
go.
stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense.
Okay. Let's go do the 2 things we gotta do. Buccaneers. Picks. Base. for this year and base for next year. Alright. So he's got all of his base picks. Okay. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it immensely. I think that was a nice fun game to start the season off with. I know it kind of started a little cancery, but the ending was fun. Noob, Colin, thank you guys for being able to put that on for us. That was good. Noob, I'm sorry you lost, but just based on the showing you just had, you should have a bunch more wins coming down the road, bud. Colin, I hope that's the first of many for you, and I know you're one of the best teams in this league, and I look forward to seeing you later. So, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Capri, we're not simming to week 2 in case we want to watch Panthers-Bucks tomorrow, just in case. So I will catch you guys later. Make this Discord pop again. Start making trades, making moves. Have some fun again, guys, alright? Now that we got this back up and going, we should be able to start building some life back into this thing. So I will catch you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, guys. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.